Alrighty, here's a quick outside video of 5788. First we'll go, there's the ownership, just so you know that it's a real car. This is some stuff that comes with it. This is all bills for the restoration, like this file here. That's all DeLorean Go receipts. Other things like I bought some paint and stuff at TSC and such. DeLorean Motor Company, I believe that's a windshield. And those are all Napa bills. So yeah, those all come with the car. And just to go with the ownership, there's the VIN on the dash. And under the door. I'll show you up front. There's a box of parts under here. Just a couple small things like the original hot air intake for in the winter time there. It's got a cold air on it right now. That's some extra interior dye. That's frame paint and some of the dye that was used on the carpets and stuff. Also included is the bracketry for the rear engine cover pull. I've always found them extremely obnoxious, so I never rehook them up. If you've never had a DeLorean, you had to come to the back to get to the engine. You had to open up the louvers and then come back inside the car and pull the hook. I just hate doing it, so right now you can just come back, lift the louvers, do a little shot of under here, and then lift the engine cover. And I have no spring in this, so you come down here and you push this into its home. One of the all reasons I leave the spring out there is because sometimes if someone else at a shop or whatever opens it and the spring tries to push it back down, and it's typical for them to break it, they'll try and push down on this. It puts a lot of pressure in the center. So anyways, quick little shot under the hood here. You can see fit and finish is typical of a DeLorean. It's not perfect by any means. It's got some waves in it and not perfect, but like I say, in my opinion, they never left the factory perfect to begin with. So front bumper is very, very nice. The back bumper, I do believe there was one small chip in the center that's been touched up. But other than that, it's also in nice condition. This car hasn't run in a couple days. Let's do a quick cold start video while we're in here. And I'm also going to go with it dash pad. Personally think they're terribly ugly. But that being said, this still has an original dash pad in it, so protecting that I think is a pretty good idea. Now, what I've installed in here is a battery. I don't know if you can see it because it's pretty dark. Battery on off switch. So turn the battery on here, and let's fire the car up. Like I say, I'm hoping next week I'm going to have a Bluetooth radio installed in this car. So I'm not making promises right now, but I'm hoping because I think it would be a nice addition to it. Rev it up when it's cold. It does have a slight fog to it. I think the warm-up regulator is a little off spec, but it is functioning. Once you get a bit of warmth into the car though, she's golden. Anyways, that's a quick look at her.